Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation and we are on a mission to banish poverty, and we're an emerging nation, and what else? We are now in a position where we're expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our members. All our citizens get a free handout of our currency every month in varying amounts depending on what they contribute towards the community. But there's also a free raffle, and we pay out literally tens of thousands of dollars, maybe even hundreds, in our currency every month through that raffle. With today being the first of the month, we'll be giving you some information on what happened last month and the state of the nation, in fact, in last month. We'll also be announcing who the top prize winners were in the 6 groups for the free raffle and where they come from. And on top of all that, we'll be giving you the updates what we've been doing development-wise and where we're going and what we plan to do tomorrow. And that's about it, I think. We'll be getting started soon with a short prayer. The prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life. It's something that you can't buy. I'm talking about lasting peace and happiness that stops you searching for things. A lot of people with a lot of money, not happy, still struggling, still wondering what it is they need. And simply, it's loving service to others. And the great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people, the more everything that you want and need in life will flow to you. You don't have to go about chasing it. So that is a wonderful thing, and that is what our little prayer is about. We'll follow that with a little affirmation, because we're also a non-separatist community. That means we don't pigeonhole people because of the way they look or act or what they've been or what they haven't been, where they come from, what language they speak. None of it matters. We see everybody just as a human being, and we recognize that all human beings are unique. And so every human being has something unique to offer our community, therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. Right. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Updates, and also on X. And I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment, because that's where we get a lot of comments. And in the app here, we can't see who they are. Facebook don't let us know that information, but it does from YouTube. And we've got Lewis in and Colin. Lewis from Portugal, Colin from South Africa on YouTube. But I see we've got quite a few comments from Facebook, and we don't know who they are. All we see is Facebook user, something like that. Okay, so let's head over to Facebook and see what's going on there. Get to Facebook. I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Updates group, and we're looking for the 1st of April. And it doesn't say it here, but it is, and it's the State of the Nation for March. So, excuse me. So if I click to expand, we should get the comments panel up, and we do. And we've got Elias in. Hi there, Elias. Nice to see you. He's from, well, he's living in Honduras. He's actually from Jordan, I think. We got Verna in from South Africa, we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA, Andrew from New Zealand, Norman from Doncaster in England. So let's crack on. Let's get started now with that short prayer, little affirmation, and then we can give you the information on the state of the nation, bring you up to date with what's been going on and what is going to be going on tomorrow. Okay, right. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, who else have we got in? We've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, Savalgio from Suriname, and Richard from Devon in England. Right, let's get straight into the state of the nation before I forget. And we had a gross national product in the last month of $889,488.80. So that's what you guys achieved, and that's what you managed to produce throughout March. And that was distributed as $11,354 in Power of One bonuses. There were gifts and prizes of $607,585. We put on one side for a charity pool $266,847. That charity pool will be very large now, but we won't be able to access it until we build some corporate liquidity, which may be a year or two off. But when we have that community liquidity and people are demanding to buy our tokens, that's when life gets really good, because we'll see an upward spiral in the value, and you'll be able to sell at pretty much any price you demand. The admin pool, we put aside $3,702. Once again, it'll be refreshing when we can get some of that out to help offset the costs of running our community. So we had total pool one users this month of 3,795. Pool two users 3,808. Pool three users 3,771. Pool four users 3,759. Pool five users 3,705. Pool six 3,702. And we have less active users than actual pool users. Just looking for my enter key on here. There we go. The total active users dropped to 2,120. That happens at the end of the month because people don't log in through the month. They think, oh, I'm active, great. And then they don't bother logging in every day. It means they don't receive as much in benefits, but it also means that when we get to the first of the next month, they're not active because they've not logged in for half the available days in the previous month. And then they wonder why they're not active, and they have to wait until they've logged in half the available days in the current month before they get active status again. And if you're not active, and you have to be KYC verified, and you have to be logging in half the available days, if you're not active, you can't withdraw your income. Okay. So we'll cover that a bit more when we get to the numbers as well. Prize money we gave out in the free raffle. It was what, 140, 157, 160, 207, about $175,000 we gave away to members in the free raffle. And it's divided amongst the pools. Each pool has its own little draw, and about 20% of the people in each pool win a prize of some size. Sometimes it's a small size, sometimes it's quite a big size. Okay. So tool one, we gave pool one, we gave away $3,600. Pool two, 5,419. Pool three, 8,940. Pool four, 17,820. Pool five, 35,100. And pool six, 105,210. As I say, we have about 20% of the people that are in the pools that win a prize. Can be a few cents, it can be a lot. But we only announce the top prize winners each month, just to save time and just to let people know where they're from. So in pool one, the top prize winner was from Nigeria, winning $758.80. And that was Peters Onema, as I say, from Nigeria. So congratulations. Pool two winner was from India, $1,142.10. And that was Savjit Singh. Pool three winner was from a country I don't think we've had a top prize winner from before. And that was from Botswana. Uzo Iheanacho, $1,885, top prize winner. And pool four, from Venezuela, the top prize winner was from Venezuela. Good selection of countries this month. Was Richard Jaime Hernandez Noguera from Venezuela, $3,758. Pool five was from India. Mohammed Rizwan Ahmed, $7,408. And pool six from Israel, and that was Yariv Kaplan, $22,206. And these are going to be vitally important winnings once we get that Share Hope plan launched, which will be early this month, because that will then allow members to build their own personal liquidity pool. We don't have to wait for the community pool to be built. You'll have your own personal liquidity pool and be able to withdraw up to $10,000 a month. So the more money you've got in there, the more you'll be able to withdraw. It's no good being able to withdraw $10,000 a month if you've only got $5,000 in your account. You'll only be able to withdraw the $5,000 that's in there. So you want to build that up as big as you possibly can, and you want to get it higher than your withdrawals, because it's supposed to be a legacy for future generations. We're going to make it easier for you to achieve that as we get the Share Hope plan up and running. Okay, so that is the state of the nation for March 2024. Let's see who else we've got in. We've got a couple more people in, I think. We had Richard in, and then Deborah saying, and then we've got Murengera, Elvis Murengera from Nairobi, Kenya. Derek in from Wado City, Nigeria. Eric in from Canada. I can't remember exactly where, but I've got a feeling it's French Canada, perhaps Montreal. Graham, is it possible to make your spreadsheets for this 777 plan available to everyone? Yes, once I get it really sorted out, they will be available. And we got Stephen Fellows in from Illinois in USA. Right. That is the state of the nation covered. What have we been up to today? Well, we've been up to quite a lot of things. There is, or it's not a bug. It was a bug, but the bug's been fixed. But there are some accounts where they have earned enough in phase 1 to be promoted into phase 2, and for various reasons that's not happened. The income is in there, but it's been dispersed in the wrong way. So we will be correcting that. In fact, we've been working on it today, and it will be. We will make sure that it is all corrected as soon as possible, hopefully tomorrow. We are also going to be adding more narrative into your dashboard. You'll be able to see who your sponsor is in each phase, because it can change in each phase. It can stay the same through each phase as well, but it is possible that it could change with each phase. And a lot of people want to know who they're under in a particular phase, so that'll be there. Also, when you see a placement, it'll be telling you where it's come from, whether it is your own referral, whether it is a pass up, and if it is a pass up, who it's from, whether it's a pass through. A pass through is when somebody refers, for example, somebody that joined with all 7 phases, but they're only in phases 1 to 3. So phases 4, 5, 6, and 7 get passed through them to the first upline that has those phases active. So it'll show pass-throughs and where they've come from. It'll show, what else? Pass-ups, pass-throughs. Oh, the free entries. It'll show if it's a free entry, and it will also show whether it was a person placed in there that was allocated by the system, or whether it was somebody that you put in yourself. Now, there is somebody that I think it was Bozina who was here actually, who was trying to add somebody into their free position and was unable to do it. And I think we're still working on that. So we're looking at why that didn't work. We will get to the bottom of it and make sure that things happen correctly. There is no known reason why that should happen. If you try and put somebody in that's not in We Share Abundance, of course, it won't find them, so they won't be added. They have to be in We Share Abundance first. They have to register in We Share Abundance. You can't put them in and automatically get them registered. They have to be a registered member of We Share Abundance. We've not checked whether that was the case. And once they are in, if you copy and paste, you have to make sure there's no blank spaces either before or after the username, because then it would say, no, we can't find it. but we'll be checking on all these things and making sure that it's not the system that's at fault. And if it is, we'll be putting it right, as we always do. Okay. There have been a few other issues, little bits and pieces here and there that we've been working on, but in essence, everything seems to be going pretty well. We'll know by the end of this week if we've got everything working smoothly or not. It always takes a little bit of time to get everything ironed out. Once it is all ironed out, then we can go flat out with promotions, knowing and confident that everything will work as it should. Okay. We got a few more people in, I think. We got Ronald in from Amsterdam in Holland, and we got Sunday in from, I think from Nigeria actually, but I'm not sure. Good evening. Is it possible to use Visa token to purchase coins? Is it possible to use the WSA token? I'm not sure which token you're referring to. If you're referring to the old Visa token, which is in the Waves Exchange, it really has no value at this moment in time. Until we get onto that and we move it onto a different blockchain, there's nothing you can do with it really. So if that's the one, if it's the WSA token, which is a ShareHook token in the Binance Smart Chain, then yeah, that is what we use as our currency throughout the whole system in everything that we do. Okay. But you can't use your ShareHook tokens in your ShareHook wallet because they're subject to liquidity, and you have to build your own liquidity through the ShareHook program. That was an afterthought. So hopefully that's answered your question, Sunday. But it's only $5 is your minimum to get involved in the 777 plan. And even with just $5, the plan is really, really powerful. And you shouldn't delay for any reason. You should just get in and get it working. There are people here that'll tell you. I mean, they've seen the plan and the power of it already, and we've had quite a number of comments there from people that are really happy with the way things are moving for them. And once we get that phase 2 issue sorted out, there'll be people following these people into phase 2, and they'll be seeing phase 2 commissions coming in, and as they get phase 2 filling up into phase 3, and each time it's not just the doubling of the commission value, it's far more powerful than that, because everybody that was in that you earned a commission from in the previous phase, even if it wasn't a new pay line, everybody that you earned a commission from in the previous phase goes into the next phase as your personal referral. And they will pass up 2 people. So you're always getting more people following you in, and then you multiply that by 3, because that 1 plus 2 becomes 3. And that's the number of people that you have then that you're going to earn commissions from in the next level. So it's well over 3 times the amount that you had, because it's doubled in value as well. It's, you're looking at 6 times. Everybody that follows you through is like 6 times as much. So if you earned, let's say you earned $4 in phase 1 or 2 or whatever, by the time that person gets into the next phase, that $4 becomes $24. And then the next phase, that $24 becomes like $150 almost. So it's really, really powerful leverage. And people are starting to see it, but not in any big way yet. We've only been going a few weeks. Wait till these people get into 3, 4, 5 months, they'll be starting to say, wow, once it hits 6 months, they're going to be, oh, flabbergasted, pick me up off the floor sort of thing, It's really powerful. There's never, ever been anything as powerful that I know of. And I've been making money online since 1998. What's that? 25, 26 years now. I've never seen anything as powerful as the 777 plan. Okay. So get in, even if it's only for $5. If you can get in for $6.35, you're in a better position. Anywhere in between, fine. Do whatever you're comfortable with, but don't miss out for the sake of $5. Okay. Where was I up to? Yeah, let me just see, check on the report, the latest report from Devyani. Oh yeah, Power of One assignment has been run manually this month, but in future it will run automatically after the monthly process. So that we've been doing that. Okay, I think I've covered pretty much what we've been doing development-wise today. A bit of bug fixing, a bit of answering queries. We welcome your queries in the support desk. It helps us to test the system, make sure that things are right. So if there's anything you're in doubt about, put in a ticket, but put in full information. We want all the information that you can give us about whatever it is. Because if we only get bits of information, we have to try and piece it together, and often we can't, or we come up with answering the wrong question. The better and clearer your question is, the more complete your answer will be. Okay. Right. Let me check in the app and see if we've got any more people in on YouTube. We had Lewis and Colin in, who I mentioned at the early on. Oh, we got somebody in on Twitch, I think, which is Ramcodes or somebody. Nice to have you here. I don't know where you're from, apart from Twitch, but thank you for joining us. And we got Sam in, I think from Nigeria, saying hi to everybody. I'm scrolling down to see if we've got Ianacho is a Nigerian name. Well, it may be, but if it could be from Nigeria originally and living somewhere else, or his parents could have moved or whatever. Okay. Let me scroll down a bit further. No questions there. Oh, one point yesterday, I couldn't find out how to do a screen share because this is a new app that we're using. And after we ended yesterday, I had a good look through things and I found out. So I know how to do it now. Not that we need it today, but in future, if we do, I know where it is. So I'll be able to do that, even if it's next Sunday for the weekly raffle that we do. That's only $1 a ticket. The prize is 80. I think I set it at $80 this week. Some people buy multiple tickets. It's up to you. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting your money back as well. So it's a good little bit of fun that we have every week. People getting involved in our weekly raffle. And if it makes a profit, we are using that to benefit some charitable organization. Okay. When I say if it makes a profit, because we have made a little bit so far, a little bit short of $50, and we'll be using that. And once we do, I'll let you know exactly where it's gone, and we'll get the thank you letter or whatever it is from the organization. Okay. So not only do you have a chance of winning a little bit of cash, but it also helps some charitable organization. And we probably mix and match those as we go through. We're starting off with a dog rescue organization that is one of my favorite charities, because it's where I got my pal from, and he's not here. I don't know where he is. Anyway, he's deserted me for the moment. I'm not quite sure where he's gone to. Okay, but that's our weekly raffle. I don't think there's anything more, so that's it. Oh, I did post another video in. It's been around for a long time, this video. It's Donald Trump talking about success, and I've seen it a few times in the past, but my wife sent it to me today, so I had another look at it. It's only about 10 minutes, I think, and he says in there, you've got to go the extra mile. And I thought, I better post this, because each day when we finish here, we talk about going the extra mile. So that's what you should be doing as Wisa warriors. You get out there, you share love and abundance, and you go the extra mile, helping people, being of service to people in every way that you can. You'll find that your life will be happier. You'll make a lot of money and things as well, but that'll just happen. Don't worry about that. Just get out there, create that happiness in other people's lives that'll transfer to you, and you'll live a much more contented existence. Okay? So with that said, I'll be here tomorrow on YouTube, Twitch, X, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Updates. Until then, that's 7 p.m. London time. If I didn't mention that, I don't remember mentioning it. Until then, God bless you all. I love you all. And I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. And here it is. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In a wild crocodile. Woo!